Well, you're also an accomplished author, and I had the pleasure of reading your book over the weekend, Flight of the Phoenix. And I would highly recommend all business people in this community, especially African American business owners and professionals, but everybody, that you try to locate a copy of Mr. Howard's book. And this is just this book is history in and of itself. I mean, you heard his accomplishments and everything, but there's so much information that one can utilize in this book, so I would highly recommend that you find a copy and read it. In the book, Flight of the Phoenix, you state that you have always considered Nashville as a level and open playing field despite of its southern roots. Some may disagree with you, considering a history of Jim Crow, segregation, and as well as direct attacks on those who fought and supported civil rights. With your proven track record, however, and successful business endeavors in this community, one may better understand your view. How would you come to this conclusion?
First, I'm from Oklahoma, and that's west of the Mississippi. I didn't come from the South. Sure, there was segregation in Oklahoma, but I did not grow up with the experience that people had in the South. So when I work, I don't focus on race, because everybody knows I'm black. There is no need of me introducing that subject in anything that I do. I mean, when I walk in the room, you know it. But what I have to do is distinguish myself with my intellect, my ability to work, and to provide leadership. And so what I've tried to do, and when I think about Nashville, when I came into town, I focused on first getting that job done at Harry Medical College. For leadership, I volunteered in certain key organizations. And when I volunteered into an organization, I took a leadership role. When you're the only African American in there, you get opportunities, but you only get them once. You only get them once. So what you have to do is succeed, because when somebody comes after you, they're going to be measured by what you did, or they'll be condemned by what you did. So you have to succeed. And so I think, to me, Nashville was a great opportunity. As I said, I came in with three bank presidents, president of Harry Medical College, as my sponsors in this town. And I just worked at it. I just essentially worked. I drove, my wife said I drove the same car for 6 years, 1966 Ford. I mean, but I worked at it, and I found the community very open to people who work hard. I found it very receptive to people who work hard. I just did not use the race card, didn't play it, didn't think about it, because I don't give the obvious. The obvious is I'm black. And I'm going to be black till I die. But what I do in the process is what's going to make the difference.
Considering that we now have an African American in the White House, and even to a great degree your own success and ability to garner the support of the majority community, how do you think the Nashville business community has evolved over the last 30 years?
Nicole, I'm happy about the Nashville business community and how it's evolved. When I came here, there were 3 businessmen and 3 African Americans who were working in majority businesses. Richard Lewis was a First American Bank, the vice president, used to be a lending officer down there. A guy named Bill Calloway was a service merchandise in personnel, and me. And I was vice president of hospital affiliates and then HCA. But when I looked at what's happening to Nashville over the period of time, I'm excited by the businessmen I see. You got Daryl Freeman, who runs Zycron, which is a multi-million-dollar company. He's one of my mentees. But he is himself involved with Pinnacle Construction and Zycron. There's a black heading up all of Allstate for the 5 states in the region, Ron Corbin. You have the #1 person at Dell is African American. I'm telling you, there are more, and law firms have African Americans throughout them now. There's more opportunities for African Americans than any time I've seen. This is a great city. I mean, this is better than Atlanta. There's more opportunities and not a lot of blacks. And when you find that, you can do something. Go down there, get that crowd down there, there's a ton. But you be here, you come here, there are opportunities. All you got to do is stand up and do what? Show that you're willing to work hard and knuckle down and deliver. And opportunities will come. And your reputation will change. Your reputation for doing it will change. And that's important for you. One of the things that that's helped me is something what my mother said. A good name is better to be chosen than all the riches of the world. Proverbs 22:1. A good name means a pleasing personality. It means integrity. It means work hard, work ethic. All of those things associated with a good name. If you have that and if you practice that, don't cheat on your expense reports. It can be a habit forming. It can be a habit forming. Once you start down that road, all you're going to do is fail at some point. It's going to catch you. But be a good name is better to be chosen than all the riches of the world. And that saved me that in this town. Even though the state came out with all those negative points against me, every businessman kept inviting me and kept me involved. The chamber kept me involved. I mean, they kept me going because they said, look, we don't believe it. Now, it proved that they were right. But if you don't have a good name, I mean, your reputation, it just goes away, and you will find that you will be lonely.